Well, we all know it is the 40th anniversary of Zelda, which is insane. 40 years is absolutely crazy. Low-key, I feel like not enough people are talking about it. A lot of people are talking about Pokemon 30th anniversary, even like Mario, because, you know, we do have some leaks about there potentially being a new 3D Mario game this year. I've talked about enough on the channel. So, with that being said, we actually have some real information about a Zelda remake. It could be like a port. I don't think it's necessarily going to be a new game, but what we do know is for Mario's 40th anniversary, they did drop Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 onto the Switch, which is great. Just like basically a port. I think it's like HD upscaled. The game is great. Super fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm like halfway through Mario Galaxy 1. I haven't even started Galaxy 2, which I've actually never even played Galaxy 2. So if you guys have, let me know if it's great as well, because Galaxy 1 is an amazing game. But we do have this potential leak about a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 maybe getting some sort of update for the Switch, maybe some voice actors coming into the game. There's a whole article about it, which I'll link them all in the description down below, like if you want to read everything in depth. But basically, there is this picture, which a lot of people are thinking is going to be the Switch 2 version. You can see the difference of the game's lighting itself. So that is back in August 2025, where Monolith, you know, they posted some raw footage of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where, you know, fans just realized that the visuals looked a little different, a little bit better, like a little bit more improved. And fans have been speculating this is going to drop. And now I know you're wondering, like, why are you talking about Xenoblade Chronicles for a Zelda video? And I promise it's all going to make sense. We have to first dissect this news and information to actually get to the Zelda stuff, so bear with me here, don't go away just yet. We even had Nate the Hate kind of predicting that we would actually see a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive Edition on the Switch. He said, I think we could have a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive Edition type of release, where the game has improved visuals, a better frame rate, torrent DLC, and maybe even further additional content to really justify it being a definitive edition versus just a regular Switch 2 edition release. A lot of gaming companies are doing this type of thing, where they're making a Switch 2 version of the game and adding a lot of stuff to it, or some companies are just straight up not. Like, some companies are just making it a little bit better with, you know, graphics maybe, and then that's pretty much it. But with that being said, Nate the Hate wasn't leaking the game existing. However, Nate the Hate is an extremely reputable leaker. He's an insider that is correct a lot of the time. A lot of people say he's probably the best and most accurate, I guess, Nintendo leaker as a whole. Nintendo also did post a Zelda remake. That's all they said back in December. So that was 2 months ago they posted this, right? And then about a month ago, so roughly a month after that original post, they just said Xenoblade, and that was it. Nothing else, just the word Xenoblade. And this is a tweet from about a week and a half ago. Nate the Hate, 2026 first party Switch 2 predictions, 3D Big Mario release, which we've heard a lot about. Like, I've talked about it a lot. It seems like it's actually going to happen. We did just cover that leak about there being a new Mario Wario game, which is cool. I wonder if it's going to be a shade of remake or if it's going to be a completely brand new game. I would love if it's a completely brand new game. That sounds like it would be awesome, right? But then he also said Pokemon Gen 10, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive Edition, Switch 2 editions may be Switch Sports and Pikmin 4, significant Mario World DLC, which definitely is going to happen. Like 100% Mario Kart World DLC will happen. And then a Zelda remaster or a remake. I feel like it's probably going to be a remake, but at the same time, it could be, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts about if we do get some sort of Zelda remake or remaster. First of all, let me know what game you think it's going to be. I think a lot of people think it's going to be Ocarina of Time, and that would be pretty cool. But at the end of the day, I low-key would like to see anything. I don't really have any specific. Wind Waker is another very popular one, which is on the Wii U, but I would love to actually play that on the Switch. I own a copy of it on the Wii U, but I don't actually have a Wii U, so I've never been able to actually play Wind Waker, and that is definitely one of the Zelda games that I've heard the most praise about. Like, I think people love Wind Waker so much, and I need to try it. And now, like I said, I just kind of find it crazy that we haven't really heard much from Nintendo about Zelda. I mean, Zelda is one of their probably top 3, if I had to imagine, franchises that they own. I mean, it might be top 5, but it's up there. Nonetheless, it is up there. So what we know is that we should be getting a Nintendo Direct, General Direct, soon. We have this from the Nash Weedle podcast about a week ago or so. There could be one happening the 3rd week of February or in March. In my last video, I talked about how I kind of think it's going to be March 10th for, you know, Mario Day, because March 10th is Mario, if that makes sense. But I could totally see it being the 3rd week of February. You got to remember that Pokemon Day, the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, is also in February. So with that being said, that's why I think it's going to be March and not February, because, you know, if it's the 3rd week of February, they're going to drop a new Mario game or something like that, or announce it, or a new Zelda port or remake, whatever it may be. And then a week later, Pokemon Day, and then that's going to just take it over the Nintendo space online, because that's going to be huge. We should be getting some big announcements over on the main channel. I talk about it daily if you want to check it out, where I talk about like Pokemon news and leaks and all that. If you guys are new to this channel, please make sure to like and subscribe, turn on the post notifications, because here I'm going to be focusing on Nintendo news and Nintendo leaks, like all things Nintendo over here. Any support truly does go such a long way, and we're almost at 7,000 subs, so seriously, like any support means so much. Anyways, this is from the podcast right here, talking about, you know, that there's a big 3D Mario game coming out apparently this year, and apparently it's going to be Nintendo's big game for the year other than Pokemon, because technically, you know, 3 companies own Pokemon, so I guess like Nintendo alone, like solely Nintendo, Mario is maybe going to be their big game for the big year, like their huge release, and that sounds awesome to me. I think we are due for some sort of new big Mario game. You know, Mario Odyssey dropped, wow, so long ago now. But anyways, Nate the Hate has been saying stuff about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and the whole purpose of this whole video is me saying that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 actually does seem like it's going to be getting a definitive edition, which is something that Nate the Hate has been claiming. He never claimed it was like a full-on leak, but with these type of people, with like insiders and stuff, he probably just knew it all along and just didn't want to like get in trouble or something like that, and just said it's a prediction, you know what I'm saying? And also Nintendo saying a Zelda remake, it is due, it is time. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna get a new Zelda game because Tears of the Kingdom isn't that old yet, so that's why I think a remake or remaster is the most logical thing. Like maybe Ocarina of Time, maybe Wind Waker, I don't know, maybe, you know, the first Zelda ever made could have some sort of whole overhaul again or something like that. I mean, I don't know exactly what they could potentially do, but let me know all your thoughts and theories about that. Mike Odyssey also saying, you know, that look at the evidence about there being another Nintendo Direct soon. Splatoon Raiders does not have a release date, which I'm actually hyped for that game. I'm a big Splatoon guy. I haven't played it in a long time, but I love me some Splatoon. So this game does seem a little ambitious because it's not like the typical Splatoon game. So it definitely seems very unique, and I'm very excited to get that game. Rhythm Heaven Groove, we have Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. I've been wanting to play another Yoshi game. We also have Tomodachi Life, which I might actually get. I don't know. I've never actually played a Tomodachi game, but it definitely seems intriguing to me. Mario Bros. Wonder is getting some sort of like Switch 2 upgrade. Kind of lame. I wasn't a big fan of Mario Wonder, but I'm sure some of you guys are. And then Pokeopia, and then Mario Tennis Fever, which is really cool. Even though Mario Tennis Fever is definitely, you know, before this next direct, I'm gonna repeat myself, this will be a general direct, not a partner showcase, because we just had the partner showcase, but this is gonna be the general direct for all of the, you know, first party stuff by Nintendo. And speaking of Mario Bros. Wonder, if you guys wanted to buy this brand new, it's apparently on sale right now. Same with Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Maybe they're trying to, you know, get people hyped up for some more Mario games coming out. I mean, those games are a little bit older now, so they're probably just trying to sell out some old inventory. Maybe get ready to start printing out some brand new Mario games though. Anyways, let me know your thoughts and theories about the Zelda game coming out soon. Like I said, it's gotta be something soon. And I don't think it would be some sort of Switch Online service thing either. I don't think that they would make it exclusive to that. I feel like if they were to do something like for the big 40th anniversary, it could even be some sort of Zelda collection. I mean, that would be dope. Imagine, you know, we had the first, I don't know, 3 Zelda games. I don't know what they could do, but some sort of Zelda collection, maybe 2 games like they just did with Mario Galaxy. I'm here for it though. I cannot wait to see it. Actually, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you are brand new. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.